I would smile right now, but I can't because it hurts to smile. Hello beautiful people, my brother is sleeping in the room that's right by the kitchen, so I brought my breakfast outside to show you guys what I'm making. I have talked before on this channel about why I will never make a what I eat in the day video, just because as someone that's gone through eating disorder recovery, those videos are actually the most triggering videos for me in the entire world, so I will never make those videos. However, I do want to show you guys some recipes that I've been loving and some things I've been eating a lot that are vegan because I am vegan and also just delicious. And so I'm gonna show you guys my breakfast. It's super easy. This is not anything complex. I'm using lava yogurt. I already ate half of it, and so there's only half left, so I'm just gonna make my little breakfast inside of this yogurt bowl. This is the best vegan yogurt that I've ever found. It's so good. And I'm gonna pour some of this almond butter powder into the yogurt to make it like a peanut butter yogurt, because right now it's just non-flavored, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just non-flavored. So I'm gonna pour some peanut butter powder into it, mix that in, and then I'm gonna add some hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are my favorite thing in the entire world. Right now they have so much protein and they're also so good, and I just love texture, especially like on smoothie bowls and yogurt and stuff like that. I like some sort of texture instead of just like a, you know, like the yogurt consistency. I don't like it very much. I want to have something I can like bite into or something. I don't know, I'm weird about texture. And then I'm gonna cut up this banana with a spoon because I forgot to bring a knife outside. So I'm gonna cut this up with a spoon. Can she do it? Yes. Obviously this is so versatile. You can put any fruit that you want into it. You can put any toppings. You can add nuts into it. You can add chia seeds, flax seeds. There's so many variations, and that's why I love it, because I can eat this every single day and just change it up every single day. And that is it. That is my beautiful little breakfast or a little snack, whatever you want. If you're watching what I eat in the day videos, just take inspiration from them. You know, what meals you can cook, different recipes that you can try, but don't compare yourself to how much they're eating, because how much someone else eats says nothing about how much you should eat. Eat until you're full, eat how much you know that you need, but just take inspiration from those videos. Don't compare yourself to them. That's the biggest reason that they're so harmful, at least for me. Comparison is the worst ever, so I just wanted to put that out there. If I'm talking weird, I know that I am talking weird. It's because I have a million canker sores right here and it hurts so bad. I'm trying to make sure I still eat, because it's so easy to just be like, no, I don't want to eat, it's gonna hurt. But you gotta eat, Jade Joe, you gotta eat, you gotta feel your body even if it hurts. So I'm trying to make a lot of smoothies and soups and yogurt and stuff like that I don't have to chew too much. Okay, I'm probably gonna show two variations of this recipe during this video just because I have this so often, and it's just the perfect versatile snack, light meal, appetizer, dessert, literally whenever you want it. It's so good any time of the day. Banana ice cream. If you are plant-based, you've probably heard of banana ice cream. It's literally blended up bananas, but you can add anything to it and make it a bunch of different flavors. I remember when I was first starting to look into a plant-based diet a few years ago, there were so many YouTubers that were making recipes with banana ice cream, and that's how I first heard about it. But now the trend has kind of gone down, but it's still just as delicious as ever, and I still have it so often. So whenever your bananas are overripe, or even when they're not overripe, place them in the freezer, and then when they're frozen, you can make ice cream out of them, and you can make it so many different ways, which again, I'm gonna show you two different variations. The one I'm making right now is gonna be bananas with a bunch of veggies in it, because you can't even taste the veggies when you add them to smoothies. All you taste is the bananas, unless of course you add some sort of like greens powder that has a taste or something like that. But I'm gonna add cucumber, celery, ginger, spinach, and banana, and then you don't even need a liquid, because that's how it gets its thickness, is that it's just the bananas that make it really creamy and smoothie-like. But if you don't have a blender that's powerful enough to just blend all of this without liquid, then definitely add liquid. It's really good with any type of milk, or this version in particular with vegetables is really good with coconut water. I need this to defrost a little bit because I'm gonna freeze my fingers off if I try to take the banana out, which I always do. I always am impatient, and I don't like waiting for the bananas to thaw a little bit before I try to get them out of the Tupperware. Okay, pro tip if you're trying to get the frozen fruit out of the Tupperware and it's hard because it's frozen, which by the way, I don't think you're supposed to freeze Tupperware. My mom always tells me not to, but I hate using plastic, so I don't want to use plastic bags, so I always put it in the Tupperware. I'm sorry, Mom, I love you. If you want to help them to thaw a little bit, you can put running water, warm water, over the sides of the Tupperware, and it will help to be able to get the fruit out of the Tupperware. That's what I just did. So now I'm gonna put some banana into the blender. Right now, this is kind of my little post-workout snack before I eat a full meal, so it's gonna be kind of big because I'm kinda hungry. Now I'm adding the celery into there, the cucumber. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything. The ginger. I like a lot of ginger. That's what gives it like a little tang, which a lot of people don't like in their juices. They don't like that little feeling in your throat when you drink green juices. It's probably ginger if it feels like a little spicy, but it's not actually spicy. And then I'm gonna add spinach to the top of it if I can even fit it into the blender. Oh my gosh. Don't take this as this is supposed to be how much is supposed to fill you up for a meal. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just giving you recipe ideas. I could never use this as an actual meal. I know a lot of people use smoothie bowls as a meal. That is not a meal for me. That does not fill me up. But it's a great little snacky snack before I eat my meal. So this is how big it looks. I'll show you what it looks like once we blend it. I'll show you how much it blends down. This is a workout, I swear. Okay, I lied. It actually is a lot of smoothie. It didn't turn out as creamy as normal. I'm not 100% sure why, but I think that it took so long to blend that time. It just got less and less thick, but it still is gonna be really good. Basically, I just made a smoothie because it's not banana ice cream. I will make another version of the banana ice cream that actually turns out like banana ice cream. It's so good. I love green smoothies. They're so good. Does anyone else dance when they just love their food so much? Because I do. Why can I not make anything without spilling? When I was in high school, I used to purposely wait to put on my clothes that I was gonna wear to school until after breakfast because I always spilled on my clothes. And nothing has changed. Nothing. Cheers. I'm gonna show you guys how I make my overnight oats, even though normally I make them right before I go to bed. You know, I think that's what you're supposed to do. I don't think it matters. Hopefully these will still be good even if you put it in like 18 hours instead of 12 hours before you eat them. It should be fine. Sorry. Again, so easy, so versatile. You can literally add anything that you want to them. It's only a few ingredients. Put it in a Tupperware overnight, put it in the fridge, and you got your breakfast all ready. Okay, here we go. Oatmeal. I'm not gonna be measuring at all. I just dumped the rest of the oatmeal in there, so that's how much. I just eyeball everything I eat. Chia seeds. I put a lot in, and then you shake it, and it just kind of goes everywhere. Then cinnamon, of course. We love cinnamon. I put a lot because I really, really love cinnamon. Powdered almond butter. Give it a peanut butter taste. I'm just eyeballing it. You can put as much as you want. Mix all the dry stuff up. And then I'm gonna fill it to the brim with oat milk. The biggest mistake that I made in the beginning of making overnight oats is not putting enough oat milk in it. And then in the morning it would still be super, super dry. You don't want it to be dry. You just want it to be perfectly soaked. And so I'm gonna fill it basically to the top of the Tupperware with oat milk, and it might seem like a lot, but by the morning it all soaks in and then it becomes this beautiful, delicious goodness. So make it so that it seems like there's too much liquid because I promise that there's not. Yummy! I can't wait to eat it. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the morning. Okay, it's now the next morning. It doesn't look that appetizing, but I promise that it is. All of the liquid was basically absorbed, and now the oats are softer and easier to digest than just raw oats. It's really good, very versatile. Again, you can add anything you want to it. Fresh fruit, frozen fruit, hemp seeds, nuts, maple syrup, literally anything. So versatile. Again, that's what I love about all of these meals. You can just make them all your own and add what you like into it. Yummy! Okay, this next recipe is one of my favorites ever. I eat it way too much. I only say too much just because it's good to change up what you're eating. It's not good to eat the same foods every single day. It's good to have a variety, but I eat this meal so often. The good thing is though, you guessed it, it's versatile just like all these other meals. So at least when I'm eating it, I can add different variations of spices and dressings and vegetables, all that good stuff. But this is how you do it. The core of this meal is only 3 ingredients. I have some air fried sweet potatoes right here, which the air fryer, oh my goodness, it is a lifesaver. I'm gonna be so sad when I move out and I no longer have an air fryer to use, because that thing is my best friend. I use it so often and it cooks everything so fast. It's so much easier than putting it in the oven, but obviously you can roast these in the oven as well. You don't need an air fryer to roast sweet potatoes. But I'm gonna put some sweet potatoes into a bowl, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a fork and I'm gonna mash the sweet potatoes so it turns into just a little sweet potato mash at the bottom of the bowl. So that's what it looks like. I'm showing you a very small serving size right now just because I'm not actually eating this right now. It's like 10 in the morning. I'm really excited to show you guys all these recipes. So I'm doing them all in the morning, but I'm not actually eating this right now. Then I'm gonna add some quinoa, which if you are trying to transition into a plant-based diet, you just need to make quinoa your best friend. It's so easy to make. You just put 2 times the amount of water as you do quinoa into a boiling pot, and then you wait for it to cook. And you can make a huge bulk of it and then put it in your refrigerator and eat it for the rest of the week, which is what I normally do. I just make a huge amount of it, and then I put it in everything, all my salads, all my stir fries. Whenever I make this, which I make so often, I get so excited talking about all these foods because I love them so much. My camera is dying, but basically, let me show you this recipe before my camera dies. You mix it up, mix the sweet potatoes and the quinoa together, and then you add balsamic vinegar to it. Oh my gosh, the smell of balsamic vinegar, I love it so much. And then you mix that all up. If you have avocado, I don't have avocado right now, but avocado makes it even better, which is just insane. If you have avocado to this, that is probably my favorite meal in the entire world right now. Sweet potato, quinoa, avocado, and balsamic vinegar. You can add any vegetables you want to it, any spices you want to it. You can add some lemon if you want to make it a little lemony or lemoner, more lemony. So good. Again, I know that probably doesn't look very appetizing, but it's so easy. It's so easy if you're looking to transition into a plant-based diet and you just want easy recipes that are delicious. Try this. This is literally my favorite thing ever, and I'm probably gonna eat this right now even though it's 10 a.m. and I'm not hungry because it's just so good. Also, I cannot make a video talking about my favorite snacks and meals without talking about these Sunday dates. Oh my goodness. I can't have any other dates now. I'm like a spoiled date eater now because I need these ones. These ones are so good. They're from Costco. I don't have a sweet tooth, but the one thing that I crave is dates. And if you put dates in the freezer and then you add peanut butter to them, oh my gosh, I can't express how good they are. People say that it's like a Snickers. It doesn't actually taste like a Snickers, but it's a great alternative if you have a sweet tooth and you're trying to be plant-based. Also, you can add chocolate chips to them. I'm allergic to chocolate, so I cannot do that. But people also add chocolate chips to them. Please, if you take anything from this video, please just get these dates, freeze them, and put peanut butter on them. You have to try it. Everyone in this world needs to try it. Okay, since the other banana smoothie ice cream thing that I showed you guys did not turn out to be banana ice cream at all, let me show you what it's actually supposed to look like. My canker sores are getting worse, so I've literally been living on this for the past few days because I can't chew. Look at that. It's so thick. Can you even tell? It's just bananas, dates, and some cinnamon blended up, and it's literally like ice cream. And again, I've been living on this for the past few days because I can't chew, and so I've just been drinking smoothies and eating this. I would smile right now, but I can't because it hurts to smile.